Hello guys, it's me again. In today's video, I'll be talking about rapid pouncing. So I'm sure many of you by now have watched my Omni guide video or at least heard about it. The main thing I talk about in that guide was the mechanic I found, which I call rapid pouncing. It's a method that allows Omnis to drastically reduce their stamina consumption while being latched on. And it's done by, just like the name suggests, rapidly pressing either left or right mouse button while pounced. If you guys haven't watched the video yet, I strongly recommend it to check it out. It will be in my channel and in description below. Now, despite the guide, which I personally think was pretty solid, a lot of people started to doubt me, saying that rapid pouncing doesn't work. So in this video, I want to clear things up on is rapid pouncing real or just a myth. Here is the breakdown of the video, so feel free to skip to the individual part that you guys are most interested in. Also, before we begin, I want to quickly mention that I even had the chance to show it to Nickboay as well, this mechanic, someone that many of you probably know in the community already. It's a great getting his input and it definitely helped me give this video more of a weight. So thank you Nick for taking the time. So let's start with the basics. As quick recap, Omniraptor has three types of pounces: neutral pounce, left mouse hold button, and right mouse hold button. With the neutral pounce being the default version, where you latched on to the prey and don't press anything. It does the lowest amount of damage and bleed out of the options, but at the same time, it's the one that drains the least amount of stamina. Moving on to the left mouse hold button. This is a type of pounce where you hold down left click while you're actively pouncing. Compared to the rest, this type of pounce does the most amount of raw damage instead of the rest, being the type of pounce you would use in order to take down mid to small tier targets. You can tell it's working properly just by looking at your Omni's animation, as it should be doing a biting animation. Now moving to the right mouse hold button. It's essentially the same as the left one, but instead here you press right mouse button. This type of pounce compared to the rest does mainly bleed damage, applying a bleed effect to its target, making it a perfect type of pounce you want to use when dealing with larger prey such as stegos and trichses. Rapid pouncing works similarly like the left or right mouse hold, except you don't hold it, but you spam it. The mechanic is involved of you just rapidly pressing either left or right mouse button, while also strongly recommending to use the left mouse button, since that's the type of pounce that drains even less stamina compared to the right mouse button. There are two ways you can tell that you are doing this mechanic correctly. One of the things being that your Omni will do a weird rapid bite animation, as you can see in the video. The second one being that the prey, in this case the stego, or whatever you're latched on, won't be making any hit sounds or sound of a damage, meaning you're not actually doing damage, which I'll explain further in the video. Here is the visual comparison. As you guys can see on the screen, I'm comparing three different type of pounces side by side with the stamina bars, demonstrating the efficiency of the rapid pouncing. And yes, as you can clearly see, rapid pouncing is using way less stamina, letting you stay latched on for around 50% longer than the normal bite or bleed pounce. But that said, this part is really important. Rapid pouncing does not deal any damage or bleed, as its main purpose is to let you stay latched longer, in order to, for example, buy more time for your Omni Pac-Mans to pounce on as well, or in order to drain the prey's stamina. As if Omni is pounced on its prey, the prey starts losing a large amount of stamina while moving due to the difficulty of carrying it. But if the prey is not actively moving, the Omni does not drain its stamina. I believe this is quite important as Omni Pounce is designed to be able to pin down anything when it meets certain criteria, such as by pouncing in large numbers in order to pin down a larger prey by outweighing its total weight, or pinning it down when the prey is either low on stamina or bleed, allowing the Omnis to pin down even significantly larger preys that would have not been possible with weight alone. So as you guys can see, Rapid Pouncing is not designed for dealing damage or bleed, but for the stamina efficiency. So I repeat, Rapid Pouncing equals no damage or bleed. So if your goal is to kill something fast or deal pressure solo, this won't help you. But if you're trying to support your packmates or drain the prey's stamina, it can be actually very useful. Here is an example how it can be used or why it's actually strong. For example, let's say you're fighting a stego or a trice. These creatures are normally so big that it's very challenging for Omnis to take down. But with the Rapid Pouncing technique, it is possible for a single Omni to drain stego stamina almost completely, making it possible for the stego to be pinned down. This is really useful, as nowadays with the mutation of tactile endurance, draining stamina of herbivores is extremely challenging. So being able to stay pounced on and drain its stamina actively while it's moving, I think that the mechanic has its own place and should not be neglected. So indeed the mechanic is not very flashy, but I would not say it's useless or that it does not work. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my quick video, and I hope I was able to clear up some misunderstanding and reassure you guys that the Rapid Pouncing indeed does work. See you guys next time. Bye!